Hi guys, here I am doing my pregnancy week 31 vlog. This week I went to my midwife appointment on Monday and I was able to bring one of my really good friends, also known as my doula, Brittany, to this appointment. So that was really fun. She was able to meet my midwife and we were able to ask some questions. I had some questions about placenta encapsulation and then Brittany also had, I don't know if she had some, I don't remember if she had questions or not, but anyway, the reason why I look like this is because I'm going to be going out tonight with my mom. We're going to go see the Nutcracker play, and we're going to go to a really nice restaurant beforehand, and I'm really excited to go see that. So that's why I look like this, and I did it while Josiah was taking a nap, because if I did it before, while he's up, I wouldn't have been able to get done. So I was actually able to do my hair and crimp it and do my makeup and actually put some earrings on. So I was actually able to feel pretty today. So let's see. And I do have some, I don't have any baby buys, but I did make some baby stuff. Actually, I need to go get those. They're right over by my table. Just a second. Sorry about that. I thought I'd be more prepared, but I guess not. Let's see. While I was at my midwife appointment, I have gained 7 pounds since my last, since my last appointment. Not really, because we haven't really been keeping track, but I've been keeping track at home. So I've gained 7 pounds within the last basically 4 weeks, which is good. I mean, more than likely she had a growth spurt to me. I think she probably did, just because my belly grew so much in the last 4 weeks. So that's really cool. Gained 7 pounds. So instead, at 157, I'm at 164. My pre-pregnancy weight before my son was 125. So my slow and steady weight gain is good, and I'm hoping not to gain too much more before she gets here, just because I was already over my body mass index beforehand. And basically I haven't been doing anything different, just eating a lot healthier, and I still do eat a lot, just a lot healthier. So I'm not starving myself whatsoever or anything, and doesn't seem like any kind of concern there. My glucose test came back, and it looks like everything is fine on that. She said something like it's normal of that as of a pregnant woman. So but if I were obviously a normal person, then they would be high or something like that. I don't know. Basically, they're just trying to talk to me about ways to prevent gestational diabetes, and which is good. I'm really happy that they presented those to me, because then I was able to, and also the time that I took my test was right before Thanksgiving, and I do remember baking a lot that week and eating a lot of sweets and stuff. So just watching my sweet intake, especially with the holidays around, which is really hard to do because people make such yummy stuff. So that's really hard to stay away from. So, I mean, it's actually it's okay for, not too bad for me, because I end up eating, you know, I crave grapefruit right now. That's basically my pregnancy craving for a little while. Grapefruit and like tacos have been my craving, and what else? Like, we had pizza last night, and it didn't sound very good, pizza. So yeah, probably not going to be having pizza for a while, just because of what it did to me. Not having pizza for a long time. Let's see here. I was reading on a little website about, you know, like what is your progression, your baby's progression and stuff, like how much your baby weighs. And I guess my baby weighs around 4 pounds-ish. That's just what I'm reading off of my iPhone app, which is pretty cool. 4 pounds, that seems really huge. My son was born 7 pounds, 6 ounces, so only 3 pounds away. And I guess, you know, when my midwife was feeling around my belly and everything, she did mention that she's really high. Her butt was like right by my ribs, and she was able to feel her and my placentas in the back, I found out. And so I'm able to feel everything in the front, and she sits a lot farther forward than my son did, because I'm about almost as large as I was when I delivered my son. Maybe just like a couple more inches, and I mean, I'd be delivering him. But with her, I am, let's see, 31 inches, I guess she said it was. So 31 inches, which is a lot bigger than my son. I think I was 32 or 33 inches when I delivered him, I think. But that's just, it's just really crazy to think that, because he did, like the old wives' tales say, the boys sit farther back and lower, and the girls sit higher up and farther out. And so I just basically follow in those categories. Not all women do, but just for me, that's what it seems like. And for a lot of the old wives' tales, I do fall in the girl category even before I found out what the gender was. So it's really cool that my body actually follows those old wives' tales, even though they're not reliable for most women. But I guess they just follow with me this time. But I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys what I've been making. Just this week and last week, I've just been kind of making stuff left and right. I've been making postpartum pads and panty liners for afterwards and for now, because I don't have enough panty liners and I don't want to buy anymore. So I've been making some panty liners, for just cloth panty liners for wearing around the house and about, because you know, when you're pregnant you have all that extra lovely cervical mucus. TMI, but it's the truth, it happens. And so basically I've just been making panty liners out of all the extra fabric that I have left over, which is really great. I've made about 2 postpartum pads so far, one with PUL lining and one without, and we'll see how they go. I'm hoping to make more in the future and more with different types of fabrics, but I'm just using the fabric that I have now, and until I use that up, and then when I'm done using all of my flannel fabric, I'll go back to Joann's and see what other kind of cute things they have with a coupon this time. Every time I go there, I always forget my coupon. It makes me so mad, because it's like 40% off of something, and it's just so much easier. So last week I showed you guys this print here. I showed you guys all the fabric prints last week, but out of that print, out of the birdies, I made one with like the print on this side, and the other side was like the Chanel fabric, which I would like to get some more of that, or some really soft terry, because I don't know about you guys, but it seems like the towels, either I washed my towels wrong or something like that, but I have some old towels I can use, but they are not as soft as, like, I don't want to wipe that on my butt. I mean, it's just, yes, I clean myself and everything and dry off with them, but to put that on a baby's butt, it's just not as soft as I want it to be. But anyway, this is just basically, I made 3 of these double-sided flannel with the little birdie print. I absolutely love this print. I think it is so cute. So I was able to get these 3 wipes and plus the one that I showed you guys last week out of there, and then the rest of the flannel will be made into panty liners and pads, and I'm actually hoping to make a diaper pretty soon here. And then some of the things, I've actually been researching about how to make a diaper, and I had a whole bunch of materials already to make a diaper, like some pull and stuff, and I got the Babyville Boutique like instruction book, and basically just kind of going off of that, and YouTube videos and tutorials I've been following, and they're just so helpful on YouTube for people that make just like do-it-yourself, you know, working moms that just kind of save money by ripping up old t-shirts and using that as a diaper. I'm like, come on, that is awesome, you guys. So this was the very first diaper I've ever made. It is very homemade. It is not perfect whatsoever, but this is what it looks like here. One of the things I regret doing is doing snaps. I didn't really read too much about snaps and flannel until I was researching more about how to sew diapers. It's not a good idea to do snaps on flannel because it does kind of like, it doesn't quite work as well, I guess. I don't know. It's working fine now, but I won't be putting snaps on any more of the newborn. This is a newborn size fitted diaper, and basically it's just flannel on both sides here, and flannel on this side, and it's a fitted diaper, so it will need a cover, but like with those first couple days you really won't need a cover for it. And I don't know, I'm just not really you know, she needs a cover, she needs a cover. I'll put it on her, but whatever. It's just what, we'll figure it out. And the other thing I regret putting snaps on is that I put them on after I already sewed it. So this is what's going to be touching her tummy, which is not what I'm a huge fan of. So hopefully it won't leave marks on her. I just won't, maybe won't do it as tight. But you can see like the lining in there. I just have like a pure cotton batting inner, which I've already had all the stuff for, and I've just been kind of using like inserts that I don't use for my son that I have tons extra of, and then like some that were just given to me and I know I won't be using. So this is like a pure cotton one, and then you can see it has the elastic at the legs and on the back. So I'm really looking forward to using this, and you can see like obviously I messed up and stuff because my sewing machine, it works, but it bunches up a lot in places, and I've cleaned it, I've oiled it, I've tried to troubleshoot it. It's just old. It's 12 years old and hasn't been very well maintained or taken care of over the years, and I just brought it out after having it for so long. So anyway, this is my first diaper I made, and I'm actually very surprised and very happy how it turned out. I did the snaps so it snaps over, so I don't think she'll be that small, because look how small it'll go. I didn't even think, so, but that's okay, not a big deal. So that's the little cute purple one, and I made another one here, the same exact thing, only it is much better made. I did the square tabs instead of the round tabs. I'm starting to like the square a little bit better. Still has the elastic, it's still a fitted. It still has the, did I make this backwards, I wonder? And it does need a pin on here, so I did just put a pin on there just so it's all ready to go. Or you can also use a snappy too if you wanted to, but pins aren't really a big deal for me to use. I did, darn it. Oh wait, maybe I just have it inside out. That's what's so cool about this diaper. You just don't know which one's inside out, if it's inside out or not. So I did have it inside out. But this one is definitely made a lot better. Like you could see here, it's a lot straighter. The elastic is a little bit better. So as for my son, except for this part right here, I messed up on my flannel and didn't quite go far enough. But, I mean, you learn from your mistakes, right? So, I mean, those are just the ones that I've made so far, and I'm going to keep learning while making them. I'll probably make a couple more fitted diapers for her, and I have some old flannel baby receiving blankets that I will start doing and using to make a couple of diapers for my son with the pull fabric, because he doesn't have a ton of diapers. And I've just been seeing some really, really cute ones that are just specially made, and I just really, really want to try some cute prints and stuff. And so anyway, I can't even get this on there. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't use a pin on here. I've never used a pin on a baby, but my mom has. So maybe she can show me. Anyway, so that's what I have going on. I guess I'll go ahead and give you guys, show you guys a belly shot really quick. So, you can barely see with the black, but this is her, and I am wearing a maternity pants. So she's really high up there. My son was like way down here, but you feel her little butt right here now, or right here. Looks like she's just in the middle there. You can see my stretch marks I'm starting to get with her because she is in a different position. Yep. Because she is in a different position, I am getting stretch marks in a different place. So, but that's okay, not a big deal. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for next week's vlog. Bye.